Learning our space. Today is Tuesday, January 17th, 2023. It is day 1 for specials.
The weather today will be cloudy and cool. For lunch today, we will have cheeseburgers or hamburgers. Now it's time for the morning meeting.
Happy Tuesday. I hope you had a great long weekend. We celebrated Martin Luther King Jr. Day yesterday.
Today we are going to listen to another great book talk and visit Pebble Grove and learn about Martin Luther King Jr. And you can search this up on your own too.
Today I'm going to show you how you can use Pebble Go as a resource to find out about famous and historical figures. So I'm going to open up Pebble Go, and there are 2 ways that you can search for a specific thing. So if we're looking for Martin Luther King Jr., I can type in the word and it'll show up. Now there's a bunch of different Martins here, but there are actually 2 different options we can select. This is a biography of Martin Luther King Jr., and this is just some information on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Today we're going to focus on this book right here. I'm also going to show you how to find it another way. You can click on this Biographies tab to learn about famous people in history and today. As you can see, my breadcrumb up top is going to be the feather for biographies, and we're looking at history makers.
History makers.
Now there's a bunch of different folders, and remember, when there's a stack here, an image, that means that there's going to be some resources within this little folder. I'm going to focus on civil rights.
Civil rights after 1945.
And then I'm going to go down here and I'm going to find Martin Luther King Jr.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Listen carefully.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a civil rights leader. He was born in Georgia in 1929. At this time, white people and people of color were segregated. Dr. King's father taught him to demand respect.
Dr. King was a good speaker. He won a big speech contest in high school. Dr. King was smart, too. He was 15 years old when he finished high school in 1944. Dr. King went to Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia. In 1948, Dr. King became a minister. He worked hard to change segregation laws. He gave speeches and led marches. Dr. King told people not to fight. He showed people how to change laws in peaceful ways. Dr. King sometimes went to jail or faced violence for his ideas, but he kept working. In 1963, he gave his famous speech, "I Have a Dream," in Washington, D.C. In 1964, Dr. King won the Nobel Peace Prize. The Civil Rights Act was passed in 1964. It said all people had equal rights under the law. Dr. King's work paved the way. He was killed in 1968. Today, people celebrate Martin Luther King Jr. Day each January.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
I hope you learned something new about Martin Luther King Jr. If you want to read more, you can always click on this and you'll find some articles that are similar to Martin Luther King Jr. And once again, once you're in this tab, you can always go back and learn about other people that helped in for the civil rights after 1945. Have a great day.
Hi, my name is Hunter. I read Animal Jokes, written by Michael Dahl, illustrated by Daryl Collins. This book is about animal jokes. My favorite page is Where Do Otters Come From? I like this book because it has jokes that make me laugh. My favorite part is this book is Where Do Otters Come From? Where do polar bears keep their money? In a snowbank. Where do otters come from? Outer space. What day do fish hate the most? Friday. Why do hummingbirds hum? Because they forgot the words. How did the little bee get to school? He took the bus. What do bees chew for fun? Bubble gum. What do you do with a blue whale? Try to cheer it up. Bye.
Do you want to hear a joke?
Sure.
What did the cat say when she stubbed her toe?
I don't know.
Meow! JPS Kids Soar Higher. We are safe, on task, always responsible, and respectful. Have a great day.